Alright, so finally decided to make another tutorial video, and this time I'm going to be going over the Fire Tiger Incineroar. So recently I made a can tutorial, and now that I'm making a Incineroar one, it's going to be it's going to feel different because Incineroar doesn't have as many combos as Ken does. So I'm going to try to focus on basically what moves you want to use more often with Incineroar. So starting off, I'm gonna talk about his moveset, which ones are best, which ones are not as strong. Then I'll talk about his combos, the combos he does have, and then I'll be talking about him in a match, like how you should recover, maybe what moves you should aim for at what percentage, just stuff that I think, like in my opinion, is best. I don't know everything about Incineroar, but at least I know some, and I just feel like you guys might learn something from me going over him. Alright, so first off, his moveset. Let me first talk about his jab attack. It's a regular 3-hit jab attack, nothing too special, you know. One fun thing is though that Incineroar pops off every time you do manage to hit all 3. It's always fun. That's one thing I really like about Incineroar. Next, his smash attacks. As you can see, his forward smash is the strongest, although it's gonna have a sweet spot for you to get the most damage out of it. If I'm close to Mario, I get 20%, but if I have a little bit of range and hit the tip of it, I do 24. Yep, 24. And actually knock him back even more. So in my opinion, like, that is one of the strongest moves that Incineroar has, if not the strongest. Next, his up smash. I don't think it's going to be the same with the sweet spot. No, it's just going to have the overall damage in any position at all. So, you know, it's still also good, but just not that sweet spot to get the extra damaging. Next, his down smash. This one's pretty good to cross up your opponents, I would say, or, you know, kind of mess with their minds a little bit, because Mario could like throw a jab, and as I do the down smash, it'll miss since I jump over it, and then, you know, he's punished with the smash attack. And this one also as well doesn't have a sweet spot, but it still is really strong. That's one thing that you'll notice with the Incineroar. He might not have the best combos, but he hits hard. So after that, let me go ahead and go over his aerials. He's going to have the forward air, which is going to be really good for spacing and maybe just connecting in general. Does about 13 damage, not too much knockback though. 12 if you don't hit the sweet spot, 13 if you do. After that, we have his down air, which is just a regular spike. There's a little bit delay of it. You do have to sweet spot it though to get the spike. It's not too good, not the best spike in the game, but you know, at least it's there for you to use with Incineroar. After that, we have his back air, which in my opinion is one of the best kill moves that Incineroar has. To be able to kill with this, you do have to hit the sweet spot. Right there, I hit 11 damage, but if I'm a certain distance and hit it with the tip of it, I get 13. And it didn't show it there, but I'll show it right now. Whereas to imagining Mario is at 80%. Okay, 80%. Sour spot, up a little bit over the 10. Sweet spot, all the way to the 15. Definitely worth considering to use as a kill move. Okay, so after that we have his up air, which is pretty good for a pretty good juggling move. It combos into itself in certain percentages, so definitely consider using it to juggle your opponents. Pretty good move. After that, we'd have his neutral air, which it's actually one of the quickest moves that Incineroar has in the air. It's pretty good. Like, let's say we're both flying like in the same direction, and whoever pulls out the first move is gonna win. Just spamming neutral air will get you there. Or even if you're being juggled, spamming neutral air will most likely like be a counter move, so you know you won't be juggled anymore. That's one thing I do with this move since it's come out so quick. Alright, so we went over that. Now let me go ahead and go over his throws. We have the back throw, which is pretty much used to kill, since it sends the opponent pretty far. At high percentages, it does kill, so if you manage to get a grab, just always go for back throw. Although, there is another throw that you can do, which is down throw, which combos into anything, in my opinion. Well, not into everything, but into almost all Incineroar's moves. Even at high percentages, it combos into a lot of stuff. So, definitely consider using down throw, which I'm gonna cover later on when I show you the combos that Incineroar does have. Next, we have his up throw, which, in my opinion, is actually the worst one, since it doesn't really send the opponent like anywhere close for you to combo them, or anywhere further to be killing, at least, you know, at the percentage you wanted it to kill. So yeah, after that we have his forward throw, which is a weaker version of the back throw, but you know, let's say Mario is facing the ledge and you're on the other side, you know, you might want to use that just so you can get him off the stage. And like I said, this is basically just a weaker version of the back throw, which is much better. So now I want to go over his specials, which are going to be his neutral B, which, like the neutral B, neutral air, it comes out super quick and is a really good move to use as spacing or just to beat out your opponent when you're in a close-up battle. It also deals a pretty high damage, 19, just from one hit. Next we have his up B, which is his recovery, and it's not really that good of a recovery, but I'll get to it later on once I talk with the side B, since you can also up B after side B. But anyways, his up B does have spiking potential, and it does pretty good damage, which means it's also killing potential, only at high percentages though. But the spiking though, it works at low percentages, as you can see right here. Wait, hang on, I was too close to the ledge. Spiking Mario at 0. So pretty much if you hit it just right, you can spike almost anybody at any percent with it. So in my opinion, it's a pretty good move, but you know, you have to be sure that you're gonna hit it, or else you're just gonna kill yourself and for trying to spike the opponent. So now, after that, we have his side B, which is one of the most special things that Incineroar has, which is a wrestling move. And as you can see right there, I failed to hit the opponent, because if you hit side B and you don't do anything, or you miss the button, it'll just knock back the opponent to the left, since I started out there. Although if I press A or hold A, but don't time it just right, it'll send the opponent upward, doing only 14 damage. And it's a good kill move. Let's say I grab the opponent up here, I would want to do that just in case I can kill him off the top of the stage. So like if you're high and you grab the opponent from there, it's definitely good to do that. But the best thing that it does is, if you time it just right, 24 damage, knocking back the opponent. Really, really good kill move, in my opinion. One of the best kill moves that Incineroar has, besides the forward air. Forward air, forward smash, I mean. And now, over Incineroar's best thing about him, his counter. This is called Revenge, and it's called that for a reason. So like, okay, hang on, let me set Mario up so I can control him. Well, yeah, trajectory, fixed damage, off. Okay, so let me show you real quick. A regular smash attack, 24. Now, keep in mind, this is a counter, so if Mario hits me, I'll like hit him back with a little flame. It won't do too much damage, but that's not its main use. You build up damage so you can use it later on with your next move. So Mario's gonna hit me with the fireball, I counter it, so I build up power, and before I did 24 with the smash attack, and now 39. 39. And that's just from a little fireball. So let's imagine if Mario's gonna hit me with the smash attack. Okay, so he has 2 damage. So 24 regular, 39 with a little fireball, and with a smash attack, 72. That's insane. Definitely get used to using revenge and taking advantage of it, because that's Incineroar's best thing that he has. This can kill at very low percentages. I think I would have killed him at about like 40 damage. So yeah, just keep in mind. Okay, so after his specials, I'm gonna go over his tilts. So Incineroar has 3 tilts, and they're good, I guess, but not really. Alright, so forward tilt does 15 damage, pretty good amount of range, and also a pretty good killing move. Actually, like, because see how much knockback it has when Mario is like about 81%. That's a really good amount. I think I would have killed him like at the corner of a stage. And also the good thing about that move is that it comes out really fast. Almost as fast as a jab. So, you know, like, definitely a good move to use close up to go against your opponent. Next, his down tilt. His down tilt's pretty good at comboing, at setting up combos. And also one thing I noticed about it is that it moves the opponent towards you. So like right here, like the opponent's already close, he won't move any further from me. And if I'm here, it moves him towards me. So I can go ahead and start comboing him. Because I've noticed that some characters, or most characters, with the down tilts, it moves the character away from them. But not with Incineroar. Next is up tilt. It combos into itself, and it's also, you know, a good combo setup. So, you know, you can like run up, hold the stick up and tilt. Although you might not want to do that actually, because Incineroar is really slow with his dash attacks. That's one thing I forgot to mention. Incineroar is one of the slowest characters, so you kind of have to get used to being slow and having to read the opponent's movements a lot more with Incineroar. But yeah, his up tilt though, pretty good because it combos a lot. Or at least it's like the only move that you can use to combo characters with. Also, one thing to keep in mind is that I'm using Mario to combo, and you know, like, you'll be able to hit some of these combos much more easily on heavy characters, or a little bit heavier characters, because Mario is one of the lighter ones. Not the lightest, but you know, he's at least a little light. So, you know, although these combos might look hard to, you know, make them true combos, they'll be easier to get with, like, let's say, Link, Bowser, Ganondorf, some of the Fire Emblem characters, Charizard, any other heavy character I can think of. But okay, now that I've gone over those, let me go ahead and go over the combos that I know of. So first off, Incineroar, you can combo only at certain percentages. Like, let's say up tilt to up tilt, right here. I comboed into it, but I could not have done this when Mario was starting out at 0. So okay, let me just go ahead and show you the combos first, actually. So I'm gonna do down tilt, fault, up air, another up air. I missed it right there because I did a short hop. What you don't want to do with that is you actually want to make a full jump instead of a short jump. And I messed up again. I'm so used to doing short hops. There we go. Finally got it. Yeah, so that's one thing to know about Incineroar. his up air combos onto himself, but not when you short hop it. At least the combos that I'm doing. Because what you can do, you can also like come towards the opponent, do up air, and continue it from there. Although that's a little bit harder in my opinion, so I wouldn't really go for it. Alright, but anyway, you can do, like I said, down tilt to up tilt, or even up tilt to up tilt. Either one works. But the thing about down tilt is, you know, like up tilt, not reaching them from that distance. Although down tilt, I did reach him. So that's just one thing to keep in mind about using down tilt. That you want to use it when you're like a certain distance. Because Mario's jabs, oh look, they don't really reach me. But I can reach him with the down tilt. It's all about spacing with Incineroar and the timing. Okay, so next his down throw is really the only other thing that you can combo with. And like I mentioned, this can combo into almost any of Incineroar's moves, like forward air, neutral air, up air. Not down air though, unless you time it perfectly. I don't really know the timing of it. I just can't seem to hit it anytime. Yeah, I just don't seem to be able to get a combo off it. Even forward smash, I think, at 0%. Yep, forward smash. Up smash as well, I think. Oh yeah, I just have to run forward. Yep, combos. You can also do neutral B, actually, to get some good damage in. 30% just from down air and neutral B. As well as up B, which, like, let me show you real quick. You want to do a short hop when you do down throw to up B though, because that's how you actually get the spike in, because like, with up B you can spike your opponent. And if you do it regularly, it won't actually hit him properly unless you do a little short hop. So let me show you. I'm gonna down throw him. Okay, I messed up that time. And boom. And this actually works up to like about 50%. I think. Yeah, up to like till 50%. Although I didn't get the sweet spot there. No, I didn't get it either. It's harder to get at higher percentages. Not true combo. There we go. So yeah, up to like, I believe it was 50, because if I try to do it like at 55, oh look at that, I can still hit it. So let's see, 60. I can still do it. 70. No, I think that's gonna be, yeah, I think that might be it. Definitely, he gets too far knockbacked. But this is considering the opponent doesn't DI away from you, because right now I don't have anybody to DI away from me, so these are combos from people who wouldn't DI away from you. Alright, now let me show you some of my favorite combos to do with down air. Down throw, I mean. So I'm gonna run up tilt, and juggle. And the one that I would actually suggest to practice the most is gonna be the up B one, the neutral one, the neutral B, and the tilts. Just a combo. Okay, so now I'm going to be going over Incineroar's skill moves, or what you should do when in a match, or what I like to do anyways. So, to kill, first off I'm going to put Mario here in the corner of the stage, and let's say he's at 80%. That's usually that percentage that you can easily kill with Incineroar. Oh, if I can only, there you go. Okay, so at 80, So right here, you can grab him, start putting up some damage up to 90, and then back throw kill. That's one, and that's considering if Mario doesn't like smash out of your grab. After that, you can, you know, either or forward throw him, and you know, just continue it from there with a forward aerial or something. Just follow up. But besides that, you can actually, like, let's say Mario's right here, you can side B. And there you go. Also another kill move Incineroar can do. But my favorite to get the actual confirmed kill would be down throw to back air, which is actually kind of hard to do considering you would have to dash and then back air. So like, that's one thing I would consider practicing, just dash forward, turn around, back air. I didn't get it there. Like that. So let me show you. I'm gonna down throw him. Didn't get it. Didn't get it again. And there you go. That's it right there. Anyways, besides those, you know, just regular smashes I could also kill. Although, like I said, you have to do the sweet spot to get the maximum amount of damage and knockback for a smash attack. Up smash wouldn't kill though, so that's kind of disappointing. But down smash does, which is pretty nice. So now let me talk about his recovery. With his recovery, what you want to do is you want to side B and then up B, or you know, you can side B, jump, up B. Definitely would not consider doing up B first, considering it sends you down a lot. Unless the only condition I would want to use it first is if you're up here and you want to like kind of make your opponent guess, seeing if you're gonna like go all the way down and try to side B onto the stage. Because right here your opponent's gonna be waiting in the corner and they won't be able to really predict you just going up B like that. You can even like aim for the actual stage and, you know, hit him with the move instead of actually aiming for the ledge. Oh yeah, and when Mario's on the ledge, like let's say you know when he's gonna climb up. So like right there, like he smash attacked me or he punched me when he came up the ledge. But if I down smash, damn, that's amazing. Incineroar's down smash is actually amazing. As you can see there, I dodged his little hit and still managed to hit him. Big punish, big punish. So that's basically all I wanted to go over with Incineroar, or at least all that I can think of and have for him. If I missed anything important or if I didn't talk about certain things, feel free to let me know in the comments or just message me. But besides that, I hope you guys learned something. I definitely tried to learn Incineroar for the past couple days, and this is as much as I could. But that's all I have. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.